Hi, and welcome to another episode of Dog Talk with Pack Leader. Today we're going to talk about dog introductions with humans and put you more in the canine perspective rather than the human perspective. Ever notice how when humans try to introduce themselves to a dog, they try to put their hand up there in front of the dog's face? You do know that the dog smelled you from about a block away, right? So if you didn't know that, then you're kind of telling the dog that I don't really know how to introduce myself to a dog the right way. Plus, there is a method of petting the dog, and this is not it, where we're not handing a dog 5 things to hang on to. We pet underneath the chin, underneath the chest, so that they have the idea that it is less intimidating, less challenging, plus it mitigates the bite better. If you don't believe that that's the way to do it, have you ever seen two dogs meet each other and one dog lift their paw up to say, okay, sniff my paw, see who I am? No, they don't. They sniff each other and then they move on. Most dogs are more calm about this, especially when they are that more calm and submissive type of dog, so that we can actually control the behavior and the state of mind rather than just let the dogs control it by having themselves introduced. Same thing with humans. When humans come up with too much energy right to the dog, don't let the dog sniff. You're not allowing the dog to do what it does as a canine, to sniff, see who you are, what you identify with, what your ID card is per se, and then they move on. If we don't do that, then we're asking the dog to do something it's not really comfortable in doing. And if you're having a dog be introduced to you who is not the most calm, that's a great way for that dog to react, sometimes not in a very productive way, like taking a snap at you because they're correcting you because you're not doing it right. So remember, when you introduce yourself to a dog, stand there, let the dog introduce themselves to you by sniffing, finding out who you are, and then when they're in a more calm state of mind, then you can decide whether you're going to pet the dog or not. Is it necessary to pet the dog? Not really. Some dogs like it, some dogs don't, especially not in strangers. So don't push it. Don't put yourself in a position to have the owner tell you that that's not a good idea. And don't be in a position to have the dog tell you that it's not a good idea either. Be calm, be assertive, but know how you are supposed to introduce yourself to others. You learned that as a human. Now it's time to learn that from a dog's perspective. Until the next time, this is Dog Talk with Pack Leader. Stay calm, stay consistent, and know how to introduce yourself